Hey, what's up guys? Chelsea, welcome back to Goblin Slayer Abridged. Last time, episode 5. Why am I blanking on episode 5? Right, they took out the rest of the goblins in the sewer, and Goblin Slayer kinda put Sword Maid in her place. Like, okay, you can't be like manipulating us, giving us false pretenses to, like, you're. I need to go help other people with their goblin problems too, okay? Like, you caused this mess. You should have been the one to fix it, but you know, I'll still have your back if you need me, you know. And so, you know, things ultimately went well. You know, it could have gone worse. But anyway, now we're on to episode 6, which is him recovering, I guess, because the thumbnail had him without his armor on. It had COWGIRL. So yeah, we're finally gonna meet COWGIRL, and I assume at the end of this is when he'll find the goblin tracks, because the next episode has the Goblin King or Goblin Lord on the thumbnail. So I'm like, yeah, going off the actual show, at the end he should find the goblin tracks outside the farmstead's like fence and be like, oh shit, we need help. Yeah, anyway, honestly don't know why I talked about that. I mean, it's not really spoilers. If you're watching the abridged, you've probably, or if you're watching a reaction to the abridged, you've probably seen the abridged or at least watched the actual show. So I'm assuming everyone would have assumed that, so it's not really well, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's just get started with the episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you sure about that? Absolutely sure.
About what?
I've run the numbers 3 times
also.
now. Run them again! Just did. That confirms it then.
Confirms what?
There's no more quests!
No quests!
Amazing news. We might be out of a job.
That's insane.
Woo, Guild Girl. If you're really
What?
so concerned with quests, I think there's one for me. At home. In my nice warm queen-size bed, 'cause I'm leaving early. Your quest
You
can be too,
selfish bitch.
Close up shop. Take out the trash. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, other girl. Whatever the fuck your name is. Do you even have a name? Guild Girl, but worse.
And then
Um.
I'm losing a star for this. And then I was like, yeah, you are. And he cried a bit. No one said, oh no, she didn't. But it really felt like everyone wanted to.
I know. I was there.
Oh yeah, turn
No,
captions
I was
on.
pressing the story so I can impress Guild Girl. Hi. You didn't hear my story.
She may have.
Heard everything. This place is completely silent nowadays.
Yeah, I got nothing going on, so no one's showing up.
Dang it.
Since the Demon Lord was killed, quests have become rarer and rarer. All of his minions are being picked off, and there don't seem to be any more on the way.
Any Goblin Slayer quests?
Not one.
No goblins?
That's good.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, I guess.
Well,
Surely.
Girl, if you have free time, have you ever considered taking on an apprentice? Say, you know, about my height, about my age, maybe a priestess-like person. Hypothetically, of course.
Why do you want to be a guild?
What?
I want to shadow you. Teach me your sassy ways.
Oh, right, yeah, no, she was, yeah.
I work 12+ hours.
I forgot that she was
during my
impressed
free
by
time,
Guild Girl's
I in my
sassiness.
one-bedroom enclosure while eating ice creams in my lonely single-sized bed, while wondering why I didn't decide to go to the city and live my dreams as a concert
Guild Girl, are you
pianist.
okay?
But I remember why.
You don't sound okay.
Rippling carpal tunnel that I got from doing all this damn paperwork. And
That's
this
rough.
suffocating,
Carpal tunnel sucks.
soul-crushing, dead-end job. You want to watch that? Of
Yeah,
course.
I mean,
Fruition? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
In this job, optimism is the first thing to go.
I'm looking forward to it.
You're
You shouldn't look.
religious.
Okay.
We'll see if you still
You should
think
look forward to
this is
that, but okay.
this.
Woo! I'm getting good notes already.
Oh,
Mm.
Goblin Slayer.
Poor Gil
You've
girl.
been receiving an alarming number of letters from Watertown.
Oh.
All delivered to your table somehow?
I know who they're from.
Don't worry about it, Gil girl.
Yeah, that's fine, but we've also been receiving invoices from Watertown about a lot of missing water, sudden droughts, ringing bells.
No,
No
not
idea.
yeah. What? I have no idea what
The
it would
guild's
cause
not
that.
paying for that.
It's weird.
So what do you want me to tell them?
Tell them to cry me a river.
I'm sure they would, if they could.
Yeah.
Ooh, another good one. I'm getting such good notes.
Tell Table to burn the letters.
Priestess, burn them.
Y'all some folded looking.
No, not like roast. Not. No, literally burn them.
Was that good? Did I do good?
No, like literally burn them in a fire.
Dang it. Well, I gotta light stuff on fire. But what about you, Goblin Slayer? You wanna learn Guild Girl's sass secrets with me?
No,
You can be
I
sassy
think he's good.
students.
I think I'll just wait at home for more Goblin Slaying quests.
Fair.
Let Table know if anything comes up.
Yeah, Table will for sure have a way of contacting you.
Do you know
Yep.
where Goblin Slayer lives?
I thought you did. Huh.
Damn. No. Never told anyone where he lived, huh? You know, I wonder if it was ever clarified if he was like purposefully keeping it a secret that where he lived, or if it was just something that never came up. I assume it just never came up, right? Because like I don't think he's the type who would
So my parents want me to
feel
go to my
weird
uncle's
about.
farm and deliver a baby cow. But after that boring part, he's gonna take me to the city. I can't wait to do things like gambling and swashbuckling,
Gambling?
riding a dragon or a unicorn, and maybe even meet the heroes that kill the demon lord. I'm glad there's only one of those guys. You can.
Yeah, only one.
You want me to get you something while I'm there? Maybe I can smuggle a baby griffin back and ride it in front of you. Wouldn't you like that?
I don't know if a griffin would let you ride
If you
it,
don't know what you
but
want, I'll pick out something for you myself.
I said I don't want anything.
Why are you being a butt?
I'm not a butt. Just go enjoy the.
you're kind of being a butt right now. Not gonna lie.
Will. And since you don't want anything so bad, I'll just get my parents 2 souvenirs.
Hey! What are you doing? No, seriously, what are you doing? Ugh, I'm so bored. There's nothing to do here.
None of your bee's knees. We were just talking.
Yeah.
Wait, were you guys fighting?
No.
And stuff? Were you about to throw hands?
No, I.
We were just having a little argument. It's no big deal.
To fight if you keep that shit up. Let's see you climb a tree with 2 broken limbs. Dealer's choice to get broken.
please.
Go ahead, try me, monkey kid.
Why are you like this? You're my big sister. You're supposed to set a good example for me.
Well, that's not happening. Clearly.
Didn't you pay attention to what I said? Oh, now we're totally.
Oh, so you want to
fighting.
break his limbs because you're bored?
I know
Oh,
where you sleep.
fair.
Your family is really weird.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Please take good care of her.
Sure thing. Make sure my wife doesn't get into too much trouble.
Actually, I meant to talk to you about that.
What?
She already drank all the fluids in our house. Even the booze.
Well, anyway, gotta get going. Can't miss
That sounds
shower.
unhealthy.
Your daughter's getting up there in years. This might be her last chance to have a cow-themed name.
Yeah, you better get going.
About
or
that,
else I'll name her something awful like that. Monkey Kid. Or Swine Maiden.
First time leaving
About
town,
that,
huh?
it's
Don't worry too much about your parents. My wife will be there to take care of them.
gonna.
Wait, that ain't right. They'll probably be taking care of her.
Oh yeah, no,
it'll
she's
be
drunk
fine.
off her ass. Like, what do you mean?
But
Yeah, you're like, what, 8? In the grand scheme of things, this won't even matter. You'll forget all about today after you take a look at this.
See, clearly that's not gonna happen.
And if you're good, I might even paint a shed and we can watch it dry together.
That sounds great. Fantastic. Yeah.
For the rest of your life.
Yes. Sounds like a great time, Uncle. Oh yeah. And then, as she watches paint dry, Goblin Slayer watches his sister get murdered and other things.
Why do I use a bath towel as a blanket? I'm so cold.
I don't know. Why you sleep? Why? And I've never thought about that. Why does she sleep naked? Like what? Okay.
The presence. It can only be.
This is a fest.
Yeah, it's your boy.
Not Monkey Kid anymore.
It's Goblin Slayer.
I go by Cowboy now.
What?
Oh, you got
Erm?
another new job
Oh.
this fast? What do you do?
Cowboy thing.
Right. Yeah, definitely don't murder goblins. Yep.
I, milk them. The cows? Yes. Milk.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Oh, that's great. You can give me a hand milking Big Bessie and Petunia.
Oh, no, I am.
Oh, that cow's still alive?
Not from here. Male ones.
Oh, so you're like a milkman?
Oh, yeah. I like cows.
But did he say? Did he say male cows? Goblin Slayer. That's not. You're not. That's not milk, buddy. I hope you're not drinking it. I don't think.
Well,
okay.
Breakfast will be ready in just a bit,
Um,
milkman.
Now it's gross. You made it weird. I'm Cowboy again. Yeehaw.
Did you hear? Some crazy whack jobs resurrected the Demon Lord.
Again?
How many times do you have to kill a guy before he stays dead?
At least 3.
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
3 is
It's
the.
unnatural. That Demon Lord always brings out all
The lucky
those
number.
weird monsters that make you go ugh when you see him. I don't like going ugh. It's not for me. Anyways, Monkey Kid.
It's Cowboy now.
Anyway, Monkey Kid. All this monster nonsense means I'll need to improve security. You know, things like build more fences, etc., etc. So I'll need to increase your rent. It's gonna be 1 gold coin a month from now on.
That's
Now,
not
if
too
you
bad.
wanna move out and find cheaper accommodations.
It's alright. It's fine. We're good.
1 gold? Are you sure we have to charge him that much?
Done. Here.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's kind of
This
loaded.
could get you a room at the inn, in the city, far away from me.
Yep. I believe it.
He really okay. So obviously it's kind of more overt here, but I don't remember. He did have a. He didn't dislike Goblin Slayer, but like, what was it about? I think wasn't it he thought Goblin Slayer was like a bad influence on her or something, or he was afraid Goblin Slayer's antics would give her idea. I don't remember. He didn't hate him, but he did. There was some issue they had. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. Now it makes sense here that they're just going with Goblin Slayer. Just makes him really uncomfortable.
Is an awfully high salary for a boy of any kind, especially a cowboy.
Yeah.
I've
He's
worked
really
with
good at what he
cows my
does.
whole life.
Maybe you're just bad at it.
Dude,
I'm a lone wolf, you see.
I mean, he could be
I
right.
don't pay. When I get a cow in my sight, I don't leave until it's milk dry, bone dry, and buried in the ground.
What?
seems like a waste of a cow.
Yeah, you could,
I'm
eat it.
leaving. Urgent business. I heard there's a gaggle of amateur rancheros and a cow cave to the south of town. They don't know what kind of bullshit there is.
Cow cave,
Now,
right?
Rip them to shreds. Cow shreds.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, understandably.
We'll be back.
Oh, after a while.
There, Big Bessie. I ain't gonna milk you dry and bury you. Ain't the way around here.
Yeah.
Fly your bro.
Shut up, you! I'm raising the rent. 2 gold a month.
All right, done.
How?
He
Don't you take his side.
again, he's good at what he does. Don't you worry about it. He's got good things going.
Back. Surprised you, didn't I?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you totally got him.
You hungry? You're just in time for dinner. Come on and tell me all
This
about
doesn't
your
look like dinner.
cowboy/rodeo.
Okay, time. But right.
Wow, you weren't away for too long this time. Is the cowboy business doing well?
Nope. Been busy with the bookkeeping down at the office.
The bookkeeping?
What?
Cowboys are well known to keep no books. What are you babbling about, monkey kid?
Uncle, he wants to be called cowboy.
Oh, about that. I'm an accountant now.
Oh.
They call me the money man.
Do they? I wouldn't trust Goblin Slayer with
Mathematics.
What?
my
Not like
funds.
that. Here, throw me an equation.
What's 2 times 2?
No. Oh, shit. That's the hard one. I didn't say I would solve it. I leave my work at work. Silence you.
Well, it sure does sound hard to do all in your lonesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Lone Wolf.
Oh, well,
He has a team now.
Firm just got a new hire.
Hmm.
Saved her from a rabid pack of tax write-offs.
Nah,
All
yeah.
my friends died, though.
To the tax write-off?
Yeah, what about it?
Have you ever done taxes?
Every quarter since the price of dairy went up. You know, I actually have some questions for you now that you're in an actuarial field.
That sounds like getting audited talk. You want the revenue service in here? Is that what you want?
No,
Pussy
I don't know. I don't want them in here. No, I really don't.
For a cowman's salary.
Ah, never mind. Speaking of you leaving, rent is going up. 10 gold a week.
Oh, a week?
I'll give you 20.
How do you have this much money?
Cause I'm an accountant.
Yeah, accountants make bank.
Anyway,
What do you
dinner's
mean?
over. A terrible time. The food was
Definitely an accountant's pay. Yep, And there were totally accountants in
I got an appropriately sized blanket
this
now.
time period.
Make a pillow for...
Yeah, he doesn't want to play with your pillows. You know, you should really give up on him. You know, like 2 a.m. Probably. Somewhere around there.
Oh, you're awake. You know, I've been worried about you, and now I'm starting to worry a bit more. Guess I'm just lucky it's not raining, or you might have had a chance of drowning with your mouth open like that.
What? No, I'm fine.
I mean, if it was with, Money Man, maybe.
You know, cowgirl, I've done my best to look after you, but you're fully grown now. I know I married my wife when she was your age, and I think it's time. I can't help but think you might have already gotten hitched, if not for what happened back at the village. We love you, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's doing alright in that regard,
Bad
but...
enough, the volcano took out the rest of the survivors. Gruesome stuff. Anyways.
Oh, he's gone again.
Who?
The money man.
What?
Cowboy?
You know,
Oh, Monkey Kid, yeah. Good
he's
riddance.
not Monkey Kid anymore.
Aunt said she was going to leave you.
And she did. She left us all that day. Rest in peace.
Oh, okay.
Cowgirl, are you okay?
I'm going inside now. Have fun disassociating or whatever it is you're up to.
No, I think disassociating probably sums it up pretty well.
Goblins one of these days, and then
Just reminiscing, not so
Great moon.
Oh,
nice
hey,
memories.
I didn't know you were back. It's almost been like a week.
Oh, hey, cowgirl. I was just doing my job.
Uh-huh.
Of accounting?
Yeah, counting, you know, long nights. Gotta stay at the office. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, I'm out there every day killing filthy
You got it. You can come up with an excuse.
Gophers. Disgusting creatures.
Is that why you're checking the ground?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is.
And the farm is fine. For now.
Yeah, always gotta stay on your toes.
Sounds really hard. Do you want any help with it?
It is hard.
Nothing but good.
Job, but I think I might have actually found a team to help me out on it.
No.
I don't know if they're in it for the love of killing gophers, or just using it as a stepping stone to kill bigger pests. They've been a big help nonetheless.
Yeah.
No, the pest control business was so
Good people.
competitive. Well, I'm glad you have friends to help you out.
Excuse me, they're business associates.
Goblin Slayer, don't be a soon.
Speaking of sticking around,
They're totally your
you planning to
friends.
stay long
Come on
enough to
now.
help me with a secret mission.
What's it about?
But no, I have important gopher work to attend to. So if you excuse me.
Well, okay. I guess I'll just do my super secret, totally awesome mission by myself.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll not tell you about it.
What? No! You gotta tell me about it!
You gotta!
Okay, fine. I'll come with you. But it's gotta be a real good mission.
Aw, it is. Don't you worry.
That's classified.
It's gotta be incredible. Okay, get your stuff. Let's go! Whoa! How long are you expecting this to take?
A few
For a whole town.
days.
That's classified.
By the way, how heavy is that? Do you
Pretty
need
heavy.
Help?
Oh, this? Nah, it's really
Yeah, she's real
light.
strong.
Sometimes I just use the tippy tips of my fingers to push it along.
I was just asking because it's wearing grooves into the ground behind it.
What? It's barely heavier than Big Bessie.
Big Bessie?
Wait.
Cow? The 2-ton farm animal, Big Bessie?
Yeah, I can hold her up in the air with one hand like a little baby. Oh, look, we're here.
Cowgirl, how strong are you?
This can't be.
Thank you, Dairy Queen. You have saved us from the lactose intolerance. Have whatever I can do in the markets.
I hope it's money this time.
Surely.
It's not.
Didn't say the secret mission was in a town, much less this town.
Yeah, you got
What was
scammed.
I supposed to do? You never want to
Got
hurt me for
squazzed.
some reason. I had to use trickery.
Well,
Do you at least have a full set of armor you could
he doesn't want you to
disguise
see.
yourself? I hear it's all the rage these days.
A full suit of armor? That'd cost as much as the farm. Of course I don't have one of those.
I'll be right back. Please, Mr. Blacksmith, I will pay you so much money to conceal the identity of one single girl.
A girl? What kind of girl?
I said too much. You're already on to me. I'll leave it to you. Have a good day.
What?
He's like, huh? What? You want me? What? Huh?
Should I crouch? Does crouching help?
Die, Goblin!
I think crouching wouldn't help. Your armor is pretty
Every goblin encounter always ends like that, especially since
famous or
everybody knows
infamous.
Goblins are heavily armored and carry giant swords like this one.
Yeah.
But enough of that kitty shit. Let's go straight to
Yeah,
Dragon Slayer.
I mean some of them do.
Behold, it's me. I'm a dragon, wearing heavy armor and wielding a massive sword.
I'm Mr. Dragon.
Do dragons talk?
I mean, I'm sure some can.
Die, adventurers!
This is useless. All I'm good for is killing bugs.
That's not at all how a Goblin Slayer adventure would go. Dragon Slaying scenario was spot on, of course. But that guy
What was it? I don't think that's how goblins or dragon slaying goes.
Our goblin training scenario,
Oh.
Mr. Silver Rank.
You're a silver rank. Besides, I'm not 3 feet tall and my loincloth is at home.
You have a loincloth? Wait, you
I-
have a home?
Of course he does. Where do you think he lived?
I absolutely saw you. You've been walking at a snail's pace for the last mile. If you wanted to remain unseen, you should have crouched.
I knew I should have crouched.
How would
At any
that?
rate,
Okay.
I should help our trainees.
I guess okay. Fantasy logic, right? Like D&D, gameplay logic. Makes me I guess crouching may have potentially helped. I as much as I hate to say it, it probably would have.
Goblin Slayer. And then another monster shows up to face the dragon!
Of course, a gelatinous cube!
What?
The only creature that wears equally heavy armor to the mighty dragon! But instead of a colossal sword, they wield a colossal shield! Be gone,
They really love their roleplay.
I feel like they stopped training a while back and started LARPing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay quiet and remain perfectly still so I don't get dragged into this.
A good call. That's a good call. Really.
Two approaching cockatrices. Their heavy armor and large weapons will turn you to stone.
You should have stayed quiet. The Goblin Slayer is just like, fascinating. Very fascinating.
I could never make believe like that.
Don't you roleplay about as okay?
Pest controller.
That's right. I'm a heavy armored pest controller.
Exactly. Don't you do this on the daily or almost daily?
Sold everything and we'll just get out of here. I can't afford anyone to see me with.
Oh, hey, Goblin Slayer. What you up to?
Yeah, he who wields a powerful posterior of potion stowing is a very busy man.
Wait, he's got what in his ass? How did everyone know that but me?
He said it. He literally said it. You were there.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? My name Goblin Slayer Quest.
No, I don't.
I'm ready for more.
Wait, what? You went on one without us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You went
Yeah.
back for the Goblin Wife adventure. Good times. Good times.
The what?
The what?
I'll tell you someday when you're older. Crazy kids.
We actually
did you
were
fuck a
thinking of
goblin?
Positioning you for another type of adventure.
Oh wait, no,
Recently,
he
the
talked
entire-
about this already, didn't he? Yeah, he went undercover, took a goblin as a wife, despite the fact that there's no female goblins, and then he ended up leading. Yeah, he talked about this already. Maybe he only told it to Priestess. Maybe.
Our town has run out of cheese. The locals think it's due to a large green humanoid figure wearing a feather headdress eating everything in sight. We were hoping to find this creature and feed it more cheese.
Okay. Uh-huh.
What? No, I don't think that's what we rehearsed at all.
Shut up! Don't blow this for me.
He's trying to get that cheese, that sweet cheddar.
You know,
You gone? Hmm?
if you
Yeah.
could
Go on. Spit it out. Come on now.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I'll get the rest of the rations out in a moment.
Hurry up and tell me what you want already, gosh!
An adventure! Jeez!
Yeah.
An adventure with you! Gods!
No, I refuse! Now go! Leave! Ah!
It would have been faster to say yes. Now they're gonna try and convince you, and then.
Fine! Take this and leave me alone! Adventure
Please
over!
go before she comes back. I'll get my ass beat.
Cheese. Oh, to eat a cheesy treat and suck upon its cheesy teeth. It rhymes. What else rhymes with cheese? Bees, Lyme disease.
I guess.
Fleas. Oh, I hate
Breeze.
Oh yeah, where was I? Free.
Wait, how much cheese? The guild's not paying for that. I don't care how well off the owner is.
But that big green guy said you needed this much. Bessie's been working overtime for days to fill this order.
Well, that's not my problem. Although, now that I think of it, we can bill him. I could charge him double and keep the difference. I could get a big bed for that much money.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe even a queen size. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, you didn't hear any of that, right?
Maybe.
I zoned out.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Take it. Now get out. I got a lizard to hustle.
Expertise.
Well, he already got his cheese, so yeah, we'll see how well that idea works for you there, worst skilled girl.
Now that I mention it,
Claire.
you look very uneasy, Goblin Slayer.
I told you to leave me alone!
Yeah,
Can do.
he's
Everyone else left minutes ago. I'll follow suit.
okay. Bye.
Did I hear you yelling earlier?
No.
Who, me?
No, this is crazy talk. Who would be yelling?
What you got there?
Odd.
Set armor. Women's size. Wanna try it? Like now? Please?
No, I'm good.
Oh. Maybe just the helmet?
Yeah, you spent that money for nothing, buddy.
Heavy on its own. Are the wheels made out of stone?
No, they're wood.
They're barely turning.
Come on, it's not.
Yeah,
that bad.
it's
barely
it's
a quarter
weak.
messy.
The cow? Oh, God. Thank goodness we're almost back. We can drop this off and get going.
Oh, you're leaving again?
Yeah, he has things to do.
Urgent pest business in Watertown.
I see. When will you be back? You never know.
Probably like a week or two.
Every job's different. Sometimes you gotta kill the big pests. Sometimes just the small ones.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna end up with.
Same thing every night. And why always so much of it? I had to start feeding it to the cow so it doesn't go to waste. There's beef in it, cowgirl. And milk. Cow milk.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Fear a cow colt might start to spring
It's
up. Bessie's been looking at me with hunger in her eyes.
Maybe we should put Bessie down.
Pest controller has been gone for a long time. He isn't usually gone for this long. I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, he may have sort of died.
Monkey kid.
he may have sort of died when he was gone this time.
Whatever.
You know.
Still charging him rent. He's gonna have to pay me at least 100 gold when he gets back. That'll show him. This farm doesn't run itself, cowgirl. There's only so many times that a magical witch and a brave young lancer come in to pay you 50 times the cost of the flour you sell them. Well, at least we're good for the month.
Even if he's gone for more than a month, I'll still have this seat waiting for him.
You know.
You know I own the farm.
You know, farmer.
I say who stays here. Did you hear what I said?
Okay. Again, I don't really fully remember the details of their arrangement in the actual show, but here, right, Goblin Slayer, like, yeah, you have a little thing being back and forth with him, but he's giving you the money you ask for. He's not complaining about it either, and he sent those two to buy your flour for an insane amount to help your farm. Clearly, like, he's giving back. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, you're having a back and forth. Yeah, who cares? He's giving you insane amounts of money. Like, what else could you? And he's barely ever here. Like, you get a shit ton of money, and the person who's paying the money to stay there stays there like half the month, if that. Like, like you're getting a pretty damn good deal here, farmer. Like, yeah, you should stop complaining, man.
100 gold, cowgirl.
You know what, Uncle?
Yes, I'm the uncle, owner of the farm, yes.
You might own this farm, but I do just as much work as you do on it. Yet, you never ask for my opinion. You just expect me to go along with whatever you say.
It's a good point. Get his ass.
All the sales, and you can't juggle Bessie in the air like you used to. Milkshakes make up half our income.
It's my back. Never recovered after that cow tossing injury that fateful summer.
Suck it up.
Rest, but ever since our village cow town was destroyed and lost my cow wife, I haven't been able to cow rest.
I lost a lot that day too.
Yeah, you're not the only one who lost things.
Random pest controllers. He doesn't have anyone but us after the attack. Please, just.
Yeah, be nice.
For me?
I'll think about it. Then I'll think about telling you what conclusion I've come to. Whatever conclusion I come to, it'll be vague, yet very, very decisive.
Yeah, you're very good at being vague, huh?
Good night, Uncle.
And you treat him like this, and he saves your farm.
Emotions, I'll have to bottle it up and never let it
right.
Forbidden milk. Of course, it spoiled years ago, but you never know unless you uncorked it.
No, I think you. I think if it's been sitting there for years, I think you know without opening it. Oh, yeah, we're here again.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
One of you is going to the slaughterhouse tomorrow. course it's not you, Raoul. You're one of the good boys.
Oh.
Cowgirl?
Well, then who is it?
Again? Tain't right. Of course it's Raoul.
What?
Yeah,
Not Raoul.
Raoul. They're out of the sharp axes. It's gonna take like an hour.
That's so fucked up. Why would you do that? What? Why would you say that to him? What did he do wrong?
Welcome back! What's wrong? Did something happen?
Fine. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, he may have died once while he was away. You know, no big deal.
With me holding your snot-covered hand?
Yeah, he misses his big sis. What do you mean?
Look over there. It's our cow town. Our home. The place we grew up. Hopefully you wake up before we get to the part of the flashback where I fucking die there.
Yeah, that would
happen later tonight. So.
be unfortunate if you had to relive that, huh? That'd be real unfortunate.
Stew part? This is your fondest memory? Ah, sheesh. The stew wasn't even good, man. Come on, you must have had better memories than this.
I mean, maybe he did, but this is one of his last. You know?
Probably wasn't fun for you. Oh, what about the time I pile drived you through a table?
That doesn't sound fun either.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah, huh?
You went to the ground like a goddamn fence pole. No wonder you didn't grow. 5'9's not that tall, man.
What? Fuck you!
This dream right now. I get that you couldn't protect me, but have you ever thought about the fact that I protected you? Huh, punk? You don't even need me anymore, man. You've got your own stuff to protect now.
Stew?
No, you moron! Not the stew! Oh, God!
No, your priestess, cowgirl, your friends!
Oh, now you're waking up. If you dream of me again, it's gonna be me kicking your ass!
You should be flattered that he cares enough about you to think about you every now and then.
Finish the stew.
That's tough, buddy.
Dinner's almost ready. I'm
What?
making something very
What do you mean dinner?
special today.
You mean the stew? Again? Why?
Because...
Oh, hey, I see you brought a guest. Have a seat, mysterious stranger. Any brand of cowgirl is welcome in my farm. Here, have a glass of our finest milk. It's the sweetest and thickest milk Bessie's ever produced.
It's me.
Oh, then, that'll be 10 gold for the glass. 100
Come
gold
on,
for back
Uncle.
paid rent.
Sure.
Oh, that's it? No fight? Just
Nah,
short?
he's depressed right now. He doesn't have fight in
Why
him.
ain't you fun anymore? And why aren't you wearing that fancy poop-smelling armor you love so much? And have you always been this pretty?
I wore my armor because I needed it for my job. And I did that job a little too well.
Yeah, they're all gone now. No goblins
I
left.
told you you shouldn't be burying those cows, boy. First of
He
all,
hasn't done that in
ain't right.
ages.
Second, they ain't known to grow that way. They're not vines, they're bovines.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
That's funny. Laugh.
No, this is good. I liked it.
You want me to come with you?
No. I'd like to go on my own.
No?
Got some things I need to do.
Is one of those things getting a room at an inn away from me?
If that's what you want. Sure.
Oh, he gave up.
A one? Is this what victory tastes like? Like the sticky embrace of room temperature Bessie juice? This is what it's like to win.
Something tells me that ain't milk.
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah.
I don't like the top. It's not for me. Tain't right.
So can he stay? Or what are we doing here, Uncle? Why you gulping?
That's some nice, refreshing room temperature scorpion milk.
Scorpion?
This stuff is gonna drive him out of business. Oh, a new recruit. Hey,
Um,
Huh?
you looking to become an adventurer, rookie?
What?
That's probably for the best then. This job isn't for everyone, rookie.
It's,
Only the strongest, bravest, most
Lancer?
handsome, or beautiful people can survive in this.
Lancer, it's your boy.
Well, now that I look at you, you do have the handsome thing down. Even those face scars are like strategically placed to make you more handsome. Gods, you're
Yeah,
pretty.
that's weird.
I can't stop looking at you.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna
Ask for advice? I knew you would. Take it from me, you don't want to be one of those weirdos like Poo Patrol or the Goblin Slayer gang.
What do you...
Stick with me. I'll teach you everything you need to know.
I think we're good.
I mean, I would, but you couldn't afford my rates. Not on a porcelain rank salary. No offense.
Don't want your filthy training.
Well, you don't know how good I am. I'm super strong, dude. My spear weighs like a quarter Bessie. I'm not sure exactly how much a Bessie is, but I've been hearing it's used as a unit of measurement around here.
Damn, it really got around, huh?
Rookie, always adapt to your surroundings. It makes you super popular and well liked. See?
Are you well liked though?
You're lucky I didn't charge you.
Please stop trying to tutor me.
Yeah, just shut up.
But how could you possibly not want more? That's it. I'm making you my apprentice. I gotta see exactly how much you know and why you don't want me to tutor you. From this moment on,
because he...
Rookie Lancer. Wait, Lancer Jr. No one's done that before. Completely original idea there. You're way better than that apprentice Goblin Slayer has. You can beat up a 16-year-old girl, right?
I would think so.
Want to do that?
Oh, that's
it's kind of fucked up.
You know you don't have to fight her because you already know you're better than her. I do that with Goblin
Slayer.
You're a fast learner, Lancer Jr.
Yep, that's what's going through his head. Yep.
You could be an obsidian rank within a month.
I'm actually already
excited to join me. Of course you are. Who wouldn't be?
He's already silver rank, Lancer.
There's no one, right?
I could name several.
Fan clubs after me? Of course you could, but don't worry about it. Well,
no.
2 or 3. You know, no reason to go overboard. Anyway, Lancer Jr., I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for training.
Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy.
Slayer, I'm gonna rub my new trainee in his probably disgusting face.
See.
Yeah.
Wink. Lancer Jr.
Son of a bitch, she knew it was me. She didn't stop him. Clever girl.
I mean, it was amusing, so I mean, why would she?
Thanks again for agreeing to repair the armor I died in. I'm just glad you kept the other armor I commissioned for the girl. It fits perfectly for me, even though I gave you her size details. Did you somehow figure out that this exact situation would happen? God.
Yeah, apparently.
Knowing bald head of yours, I could just cuss it.
My what? I can't hear so good after years on the forge. Speak up.
Always eager to get back to work.
Ah, so he just assumed it was for Goblin Slayer. I see. Okay.
Hot rod flames on the inside of the armor. That'd be cool.
Wait, on the inside? Why would you want them on the? Shouldn't it be on the outside? So that way. Also, how do you know what hot rod flames look like? Okay.
You know what those are, right?
I can't see so well either. I lost my good eye in a work-related accident. The other eye was showered in sparks. It hurts to blink.
Oh!
You've never let me down before, Dwarven Blacksmith. And you better not let me down now.
He'll try, I'm sure.
What?
How do you always get his work orders exactly right, even though you don't know what he's asking for?
What? Instinct. Who said that? Was it the ghost of my apprentice?
No, your apprentice is right there.
That incomprehensible gobbledygook is exactly the sound that the ghost of my apprentice would make. Begone, spirit! Go towards the light!
I'm gonna
He's
go
alive!
Towards the forge and work on this armor. Are you gonna help?
Ghost apprentice! Go get that dwarf shaman and have him exorcise you!
Yeah, you're not gonna help.
He's he's a lost cause, their apprentice. You should just give up on him.
Oh, another day without a goblin slaying quest.
Yeah, it's boring life, huh?
Goblin corner. I'm gonna corner that corner. You can't fool me, fence. I know you're hiding,
Ooh, yeah, about the goblin slaying.
Fastest test, fence.
I'll
catch you when you least expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the shits like this.
Don't break it now.
Yeah, that'll learn ya. What about tiny ant-sized goblins? That could be a thing right here. Oh, damn.
No, so all good so far.
Goblinoid ants, and now they're in my suit. And they itch.
Ow!
Ow! That won't
that sounds awful, having a bunch of ants in your clothes.
It couldn't be, because they're hiding behind this grass.
Yeah. about that, they
There's a bunch of nothing.
Oh. I thought that was where he found the tracks. I guess not.
I take all the rocks and build a fence. A fence I can trust.
Maybe it happens on.
Almost out of rocks. I need a new rock guy. My rock guy's blind drunk and I'm hiding somewhere.
Hey, you. Nice wall you got there.
Yeah, no, goblin or dwarf shaman's probably drunk somewhere. It's true.
I got a wicker basket full of that stew you love.
Oh.
The part stripped out, so there's just cheese left.
Perfect. I'll eat it through my mask.
That sounds great. Love that. love
Nice.
Mostly tastes like
liquidless stew.
You know, I think
Sounds great.
Stayed at the farm for. It's been nice having you around.
Yeah, he had to recover.
Guess it's just lucky I haven't been called away to work.
That reminds me. What do you do for work nowadays?
Yeah. Rock trick. What?
You still here? I left a while.
What do you mean? How do you train
I was
rocks?
just out here, looking at the sky.
Uh-huh.
Staring purposes.
Uncle gets on my case for doing that, but you can't see the stars this clearly anywhere else. There's no light from the city to obscure anything. You can even see the craters on the moons.
Can you? I don't really see them.
Well,
I
you
mean,
gotta get a better
kinda.
angle, silly. Come here.
Yeah, lay down with her.
You're really strong.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be if I'm gonna protect you.
Protect me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The world is a big place, and it's full of pretty scary stuff. We're all we got. I try my best to make the farm feel simple. Just you, me,
And Uncle.
Bessie,
And Uncle.
stars.
What about your uncle?
He's not here right now.
Forget about him!
He's doing uncle things. We don't need to worry about him.
I guess that's true. No one's asked me for money since I laid down in your strong yet surprisingly comfy lap.
You know, it'd be a lot easier to look after you if you stayed nearby more often.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to kill goblins that way.
But you always leave. Sometimes for weeks on end. You haven't been the same since you came back last time. I know whatever you get up to out there is evil.
Yeah, I mean, dying does that to you, right? Dying kinda
Of course I did. I've known you since we were kids.
kinda messes with you mentally, I'm sure.
From me.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Uh-huh. Definitely hasn't been hiding the fact that he's the Goblin Slayer from you or
I
anything.
know living here wouldn't
Yeah, for show.
but it might be good for you.
It might be.
Actually get some rest. Catch your breath. You know?
Breathing's overrated.
Yeah, sounds boring.
9, maybe 10 hours once. Wasn't that bad.
Don't worry about it. It was,
Scuba yoga time. Anyways.
yeah, it's scuba yoga. Yeah. That's what it was. Not being dead or anything.
I think I crushed their queen accidentally. They're out for blood, and they're getting a lot of it. I think my blood is attracting more ants. Are they biting you?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Ow! Are they just my ants? Just for me? I gotta get my armor. But don't worry though. I'll think about the thing.
She's too strong. The ants are intimidated by her aura. She just repels them with pure raw power.
A day without a job.
It'd be a lot easier to look after you if you stayed nearby more often. You could actually get
Okay, here's good. Okay, it's good so far.
Might be nice.
Hmm.
Nice? What would be nice is if every filthy, disgusting goblin was dead, slain. But there hasn't been any.
It's not that
goblin
easy
slain
though.
list. I've been searching
Can't
for
slay any
traps.
goblins if there's no quests. No leads to go off of.
Wily goblins could be anywhere. Just under your lazy nose, waiting to strike.
They could be.
They could be gone. The demon lord was killed. The goblins might have died out on their own. Shocking by a filthy
Could have.
would want you to think you're getting soft, complacent, and who's gonna pay the price for that? What
Your loved
town
ones.
needs to be razed to the ground? How many people need to die? Keep looking! How much of my life do I have to waste searching for goblins that aren't there?
Just a little bit more.
Stop fooling yourself. What if they're not? They are. They're plotting something.
Those instincts of his, you know, they're a good thing ultimately.
And will I know it's done when you're dead? When every filthy goblin is dead. Rest. Kill. Peace.
Okay, so I'm pleasantly surprised, right? Because, like, his manic behavior, right, you know, it's concerning, but it's driven by a need, an instinct to make sure what he went through doesn't ever happen again. I like that they're giving him, like, a little, his own back and forth in his mind, kind of showing that. Like, it's showing the human part of him that just wants to, like, rest and live his life, and the part of him that knows the terror of the goblins, you know, the terror of seeing your loved ones killed, amongst other things. So it's a good dichotomy, I guess, with his character.
War! Maybe I could. Hey guys, did you hear? The hero killed the resurrected demon lord. I know. Oh, okay. I'll leave.
Yeah, shut up, third guy, third Goblin Slayer. Get out of here.
Take a break. Don't quit. 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 Take a break. Don't quit.
Don't quit for at least another 30 seconds.
Quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit.
And there we are. Okay, so yeah, it was the spot, just earlier it was too early. Yeah. It's a good thing you stayed vigilant for just a little bit longer.
Everybody, guess who's back?
Oh.
It's your boy, Grimjack! You may know me from such works as, the video just watched.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
the Super Sad Armor Boy. Hey, did you know that the manga of Goblin Slayer, the Watertown arc, happened after the arc we're about to cover? Yeah, it was!
Did it?
And it did! There's a ton of stuff that's different from the anime and Goblin Slayer.
Really?
And you
I knew there were differences, and like, I know the light novel and manga has like, or maybe not the manga, but in the light novel, right, it literally, there's like interludes of like the gods, because this is supposed to just be a huge D&D game amongst like literal deities, right? That's why you have the scene in like during the Watertown arc where like you see them rolling the dice. Or you don't see them rolling the dice, but you see dice. Like from what I understand in the light novel, that's a literal like it's literally like rolling for like a initiative, and like it's which I think is I don't know. I feel like I would have to actually, because again, I only heard that, I haven't actually read the light novel. At least off premise alone, I'm kind of iffy about it. I should pick up the light novel at some point. But again, just hearing about it and going off pure premise, I'm like, would that hurt it or make it better? Because it would help explain the whole, you know, them not having actual names, just like High Elf Archer, Dwarf Shaman, like, they don't have actual names other than, like, their role. So, yeah, I don't know, at some point maybe I'll pick up the light novels and read it. But we'll see. So, yeah, anyway. I didn't know. Actually, that makes a weird amount of does it make sense? No, I think it works either way. At least the way they presented it, anyway. makes it feel like it's as it should be. Again, this is another one of those ones where, yeah, I really should read the original source material. Same with, like, that time is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon or something? Danmachi. I don't remember the full title. I think it's like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I think that's the full title, but Danmachi. That's another one where the light novel is pretty different. Apparently, in the light novel, isn't like Belle? I don't know why I'm talking about Danmachi on a Goblin Slayer Abridged video. But that's beside the point. But hey, anyway, I didn't know Watertown was after the farm arc, Goblin Lord arc. That's fascinating.
You can read all about it on Kadokawa's official digital manga and light novel store, Bookwalker. They got all sorts of Goblin Slayer up in there, both the manga and the light novel. If you use code SHMUCK,
damn, that outfit on COWGIRL. Sheesh.
You can see all the stuff they changed. That we changed, that didn't change, spare change, pocket change. Woo! It supports
Love me some change.
Channel. And we can't forget the good old official release.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, one of these days I do want to do that. I'll like read through the light novel. I want to read through the light novel of, you know, this, Danmachi. I have the first 2 volumes of the sort of online light novel, but I never read them. They're literally still in plastic. I bought them and never opened them. Oh. But yeah, this you know, I was not expecting them to drag out the whole COWGIRL like perspective on, you know, Goblin Slayer leaving and whatnot for that. I thought they would breeze through that. So I was kind of, I would say pleasantly surprised that it was this long, from about the 455 mark to, I don't want to say to the end, because it stopped being a flashback around here, but they still had the black bar. And anyway, you know, I was surprised they dragged it that long, I guess, is my point. I mean, I guess not all of it was, well, no, I mean, I guess it kind of was. Anyway, I don't know what I'm yapping about. Good episode. Didn't have a whole lot to add to it, because, yeah, you know, pretty slow, all things considered. I also, Lancer, man, Lancer. He's got a big head. But, you know, again, from what I understand, he is also a quietly accomplished adventurer, so the characters drag on him, but he has a big head for a reason. So, I mean, you know, gotta cut him some slack. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Next time, episode 7, part 1. Beginning the Goblin Lord arc. I'm interested to see how they handle him asking for help. Because we do, like, this episode is a really good example of him being able to be more, but I mean, that was really when his armor was off. But he can, you know, he can be low key. It'd be, I imagine that's gonna be the case where his personality when he's outside of his armor, where he's more, I don't want to say downtrodden, that's not the best way to put it, but, you know, he's less boisterous outside of his armor. I feel like he'll adapt or adopt that personality or a side of his personality will, in his armor, will asking for help, and people will see how serious he is, and I don't know. We'll just have to see. But anyway, good episode. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later for episode 7, part 1. Peace.